Hi everyone, it's Jenna here at Truman in Washington. You're joining us on a beautiful fall day, and as you've seen in the email below, we've been really busy these last 6 months since I first came on board. So I won't recap all of that for you here. I look forward to your take and take a look at all the things that we've laid out. We really want to get your thoughts and views, but wanted to just take this opportunity to focus those areas that we'll be moving out on in the next several months and years to come. So at the core of all of this are our members. So we're focused on a number of different ways to increase member engagement. You saw that manifest itself in our biggest TrueCon ever. 400 people joined us on June 14th, double the size of TrueCons past. And we're looking forward to growing that even more in the future. The summer took us to my first board meeting and are convening with our board members from all over the country. I'm doing new things like sending a monthly board letter to everybody so that they know all of the things that we're up to and they can really help us extend our reach and capacity as an organization. We're also focused on board recruitment and drawing new and diverse talent into the organization, and we'll look forward to sharing some updates with you as the months wear on. We also did new and exciting things like bringing together a conversation with our members to talk about white nationalism as a national security threat just 48 hours after the terrible tragedy in El Paso. We're looking for new, creative, and interesting ways to draw member expertise in. That's why on the margins of the Democratic presidential debates over the summer, we had 2 social media campaigns in which we had really terrific participation from our expert group leaders, elevating their own expertise and tweeting out, live tweeting throughout those debates, which yielded us 400% increase in social media engagement over prior efforts where we didn't undertake that kind of sustained effort to draw our members into the conversation. So number one is putting members at the center. It also means that we've had really good conversations with our member advisory board. That's your board. That's a 13-member board that is all about surfacing member concerns and ideas and suggestions. I've brought the board in really early and often. They're probably already getting sick of hearing from me, but they've been good partners and we're deepening that work in the months to come. So they are your voice. I've also been to a lot of our different chapters from San Francisco to Los Angeles, Atlanta, Chicago, New York, and the list goes on, and that work will continue in our months to come. I don't go to a chapter without seeing our members, and so that's been one of really, to me, the most exciting things that I get to do is spend time with all of you. It's also why I've been holding regular chapter leader calls and also member Q&A sessions, and those will continue in the months to come. All of this is so critical because at the center of the work that Truman does is all of you. But a big part of that is also elevating Truman's voice as a leader in the foreign policy and national security space. We want to build the capacity of our members to have a voice and train across our discipline, but then we also want to get you in front of the camera, get you, with a byline, produce your first or your 30th op-ed, and that's why we've really ramped up those efforts and why we really are drawing you into that conversation. It's why presidential campaigns have reached out to us asking for education and expertise, and why we've been so proud to put the work of our expert groups in front of them. We're also strengthening Truman by broadening the funding base and developing an operational capacity so that Truman can be a solid and sustainable organization for many years to come. It's why we're really excited to share that we got unprecedented levels of support from Open Society Policy Center for our C4 work in advocating for a broader foreign policy and national security constituency. It's that kind of support that's going to carry us for the years to come. But we don't want to lead with our grants alone. We want to lead with our mission and our vision. And that's why it's so critical to diversify our funding base and draw in individual gifts. That starts with you. And so we ask all of you to think about contributing what you can to this organization that you love by introducing us to people you think would be great folks with whom we could have a conversation about Truman, and also thinking of creative ways that we can expand that. All of us are a part of this organization and all voices matter here. We've also done a lot of really important work on diversity. As you know, our True Diversity Initiative is really the heart of Truman and a big part of how we think about these issues. Diversity, equity, inclusion are the lens through which we guide our actions and shape our narrative in response to these events. And that's why we've hosted a number of events over the summer, collaborating with half a dozen peer organizations to draw in opportunities for members to connect with each other while also advancing a national conversation about the importance of diversity, equity, inclusion in our space. And in response to all of the various suggestions that I've heard from members, and I've heard a lot of them, that's why we're proud to announce that for the first time ever, TrueCon will be held outside of Washington. We invited all of our chapters to submit a bid. It was a really exciting process, and after careful consideration and really looking at some phenomenal options, we're excited to announce that TrueCon is going to Texas. So join us later on this spring. Details will be forthcoming. We'll be sending dates and all of the specifics soon, but I wanted you to hear it first. We are so excited to help turn Texas blue, to talk about immigration as a national security issue, white nationalism as a national security issue, defense innovation and technology and its importance to building the force of the future. Truman is about ideas, it's about values, and it's about people. And you are all of those people. I can't wait to continue to work with you to make all of this good stuff happen. See you on the road.